Until very recently, there was always an open window on a dream. For the people of 1917, it was the 10 days that shook the world, the dream of Russia. After that, there have been such great dreams as China, Dubček, Czechoslovakia, Zionist Israel,
Cuba.
Cuba, the Chile of Allende, and so on. It's now over. My students know that there are no such open windows. If a student came to me today, and this I'm now telling, not something I invented, but biographical. I've had students come to me, particularly in Cambridge, whose fathers had fought in Spain, and who belonged to a tradition where you go and fight. And they said, San Salvador, unbelievable hell on earth, or Nicaragua. If I go for the right, God help me, it ends up as a CIA neo-fascist client dictatorship. If I go for the left, as a parody Stalinist. Where do I go? That young people should know very early today that the dreams are a cheat is very, very sad, and I'm very bewildered by it. We as teachers know this. We don't talk about it very much out loud. It has become enormously difficult to be a teacher, because what you do with young people, young in every other way, who are very old men in their political, social insight, who know that there are no solutions. Certain governments, I could mention a local one, I could mention our Queen Thatcher in England, who seems to me a fantastic statesman in many ways, one of the most extraordinary figures in modern history, but that's too close. But certain regimes have got this knowledge that the young no longer believe in solutions, and they are basing their own politics on this premature maturity, premature to be ripe too early. All around us in the universities, there are little old men and little old women who no longer will do the foolish thing, who will no longer go to Barcelona or to Mexico or to Peking, for whom there is no more window on tomorrow. And this is one of the most difficult questions, it seems to me, we are all facing today. We are giving to the generations after us the most terrible kind of early wisdom.
People are suffering from future shock. Future's arriving so fast that they're having difficulty coping with it.
Good evening, I'm Rex Fox for Zoo News in New York. The category is athletics. Born in Czechoslovakia in 1901 with a free game card, the antibiotics arrived too late for thousands of satisfied motorists. An all-night vigil by protesters met with a year's free subscription. Call toll-free for ex-government salad sandwiches with a choice of fillings. Older ladies may prefer Beaver playing the decade of dance in a crisis currency debate. All these are stories
of the future. Data of every description will pervade our consciousness. Holograms projected beneath our eyelids. Direct retinal stimulation.
The mafiosi, the thugs, and the third rate move into the seats of power.
The transforming power of technology is our pride and our neurosis.
I think I was a schoolboy when I realized that if the devil comes to you, that day on Fifth Avenue or Place La Fontaine or next to the canal in Delft, and says you have 30 seconds to decide whether you want to be happy and have a decent life or have 1 in a million chance to create something. No promise, just to try, 1 in a million. If you even need 30 seconds, then he shouldn't ask you. And that, I've lived by that creed, which is an anarchist creed.